Hello students, in earlier video we have seen meaning of capital structure theories, some approaches, format of net income approach, and one problem we have done on net income approach. Right now in this video we'll start with illustration number 3, which is again based on net income approach. We'll see problem first. A Limited is expecting an annual EBIT, that is earning before interest and tax, of 2 lakhs. The company has 8% debentures of 5 lakhs. The equity capitalization rate is 10%. Now EBIT is 2 lakhs, debentures are of 5 lakhs and rate is 8% and equity capitalization rate is 10%. The company has two alternative proposals. If you see in this information, first line and second, they have given existing structure of company and now they have given proposals. The very first proposal is raise of rupees 2 lakhs by issue of 8% debenture. You have to raise 2 lakhs, that is fund we need. Will issue debenture for that and use the proceeds thereof to redeem equity shares. Now we have to redeem our shares, which means we have to pay back money of equity shareholders, and for that we will issue new debentures of 2 lakhs. And the second proposal is B, redeem debentures of 2 lakhs by issuing additional equity shares of 2 lakhs. Now in this second proposal they are saying the company will issue additional equity shares of 2 lakhs, and for what they are issuing these additional equity shares? To redeem debentures. In first proposal they were issuing debentures and in second proposal they are issuing equity shares. Okay, and here you have to focus only on debenture. In first proposal they are raising money by issue of debenture, which means you have to focus on additional debentures. We are adding more debenture in our capital, and in second proposal we are redeeming our debentures. We will pay back the amount of debenture holders of 2 lakhs. Now compute the total value of the company and overall cost of capital at present and under proposal under net income approach. Okay, problem is easy. We have to solve this problem in 3 different formats. The first will be present existing structure of company, and next will be proposal A and proposal B. Now let's start with the solution. Computation of present value of firm. Very first thing is earning before interest and tax. If we see, our earnings are 2 lakhs. So earning before interest and taxes 2 lakhs less interest. If we see, our debentures value is 5 lakhs and we need interest, and rate of debenture was 8%. So 8% on 5 lakhs. So this will be 40,000. Now 2 lakhs minus 40,000 will be 1,60,000. Now next information we need is equity capitalization rate. The equity capitalization rate was 10%, so we will write 10% over here. Then we'll get market value of equity. How will get market value of equity? Earnings of equity shareholders divided by 10%. So 1,60,000 divided by 10%. This will be 16 lakhs. Right? Now in the fourth step we'll add cost of debt. We had 5 lakhs as debt, so we'll write 5 lakhs over here. Now the value of firm will be debt and equity. As we have seen in the meaning only, capital structure is combination of debt and equity. So debt 5 lakhs and equity 16 lakhs. Your total value of firm will be 21 lakhs. Now overall cost of capital we have to find out, and the formula is EBIT upon value of firm multiplied by 100. Our EBIT was 2 lakhs divided by our total firm value was 21 lakhs multiplied by 100. If we calculate it, we will get overall cost of capital, and it is 9.52%. So 9.52%. This was our existing structure. Now we'll go for proposal. Very first proposal they have given, and they are saying they are issuing 2 lakhs debentures, and you have to see that the only amount of debenture will change, nothing will change, other things will not change here. Okay, so earnings before interest and tax will be same. It was 2 lakhs, here also it will come as 2 lakhs. Now interest, earlier we had 5 lakhs debentures, and now in this proposal we are raising this debenture value by 2 lakhs. So 5 lakhs plus 2 lakhs will be 7 lakhs, and our interest rate is 8%. So 8% on 7 lakhs will be 56,000. Okay, so this 2 lakhs minus 56,000 will be 1,44,000. Now equity capitalization rate will be again same, it is 10%. So 1,44,000 divided by 10% will get market value of equity. So this will become 14,40,000. Add next step is here you can see it's 1,44,000 divided by 10. Next we have to add cost of debt. Here in this proposal we have 7 lakhs as debentures, so we'll add 7 lakhs over here. Now 14,40,000 plus 7 lakhs will be 21,40,000. Okay, now next we have to calculate overall cost of capital. The formula for cost of capital is EBIT upon value of firm multiplied by 100. So our EBIT was 2 lakhs divided by value of firm is 21,40,000 multiplied by 100. If we calculate this, we'll get a rate of overall cost of capital, and it is 9.35%. Okay, this was our proposal 1, where we have raised 2 lakhs as debt to redeem equity. Now we'll solve our second proposal, proposal B, third part of our solution, computation of value of firm, proposal B, particulars, rupees column. Now earnings before interest and tax will be same. They have not given anything about changes in earnings before interest and tax. Earnings are same, only difference is they are in first proposal they were raising debenture value, and in second proposal they were reducing the debenture value. Okay, so earnings before interest and tax will be same, 2 lakhs. Now in second proposal they are saying they are redeeming the debenture value, and it is by 2 lakhs. So existing debentures were 5 lakhs and 2 lakhs they are redeeming. So we'll have 3 lakhs as debentures now, and rate of interest is 8%. So 8% on 3 lakhs, it will be 24,000. So 2 lakhs minus 24,000 will be 1,76,000. Now equity capitalization rate will be same, it is 10%. Now market value of equity will be 1,76,000 divided by 10. This will become 17,60,000. Now add cost of debt. Debt was 3 lakhs in this proposal, so we will add debt value, it is 3 lakhs. 17,60,000 plus 3 lakhs will be 20,60,000. Now our overall cost of capital, EBIT upon value of firm multiplied by 100. Our EBIT was 2 lakhs, value of firm is 20,60,000 multiplied by 100. If we calculate this, we'll get 9.72% as our overall cost of capital. So here we can see we have solved existing structure of company. Then they had given two different proposals. We have solved proposal 1 here and proposal 2 here.